So with your basic crunch, you're going to roll forward, dropping your hips towards the floor, and you're going to lean back on the ball. Now this would be a beginner type position. You're stretching over the ball as far as you can, feeling a deep stretch all the way down to the lower abs, and then you're crunching up towards the ceiling and pressing the low back into the ball. So each time you come up, you're getting a nice deep crunch and pressing the hips into the ball. So deep stretch, good squeeze. Now your feet should be flat on the floor. They can be a little bit bent. Now we're going to take this right into the next level. The next level, you're going to actually walk farther over the ball. So now you have more of your back over the ball, and it's a much deeper stretch over the ball. So you're going down and up. So you won't come up as high. You're going to go deeper and crunch up. You are still going to be crunching into the ball, meaning pushing your back and hips into the ball each time you come up. But you can see it's a much deeper stretch, so there's a much larger range of motion when we go over the ball this far. So you don't have to come up all the way. You're only going to come up about parallel to the floor. Good. Now walk it in. Now I actually went from beginner position to a more advanced position. Anywhere in between is going to be intermediate or adjustable. You can kind of use your own judgment as far as what you want to do. The other thing that makes crunches on the ball a little bit different is how high you come up. Now your optimum ball crunch is going to be as far over the ball as you can, coming up to about parallel to the floor. Now you will see people doing a deep crunch and coming all the way up off the floor. Now there's a lot of back involved and a little bit of legs too, so you might not want to do that. See, that's not as much of a crunch. And if you practice a couple, you'll see what I'm talking about. But when you are farther forward on the ball in a more beginner type position and you crunch up and come up a little higher, you're going to work a little bit more because you're actually able to push a little bit into the ball. So if I had to say anything, I would call this an intermediate type crunch, coming farther off the ball. But your best is always going to be deep over the ball, coming up to parallel to the floor. So now that we've done a few of these, we have the abs warmed up. We'll walk it up top, and we'll get ready to start our workout. One more each side. Good. Ball goes now onto the shins. Support the neck. Whoops. And give it some crunches, and again, feel those lower abs working for you. Belly button presses into the spine, arms stay out to the side. If you get tired, it's okay to stop. You want good repetitions. Doesn't have to be a lot of them. But if you feel your lower back coming in, then that means you're tired, or your abdominals are fatigued, and you stop. Good. Now take that ball, put it between your legs. Now it's just the straight lower abdominal curl. Lift and relax. But, of course, we can make it harder by squeezing into the ball. So when you squeeze into the ball with the legs, you're activating more of those abdominals, much deeper. So the great thing is that at any time you can make it easier or harder depending on how you feel. Good, nice and tight.